too. Some people think that I want to be black woman, want to be a black woman. No, no, no. I like who I am. I actually love who I am. I love my body. I love the way I look. I love the way I am as a person. I love how kind I am. So no, I don't want to be a black woman at all. I can enjoy and appreciate the beauty of a black woman, even though most black women don't reciprocate that to white women. Just saying.
I'll be thinking I'm lying when I say that a lot of white women literally they do not like seeing a black woman do better than them. They do not like seeing a black woman who is prettier than them. They don't like seeing a black woman that overpasses them. As long as you're not doing better than them, then they're good. That's what it's about.
I'm making peace with the idea that I may not have a black daughter-in-law to continue and carry my last name, right? And it really saddens me to come to that conclusion, but I refuse for my son, my black son, to be mistreated, taken advantage of.
Your friends and your aunties and your cousins are lying to you. You are not better than. Neither are we. But if we did go tit for tat, I mean, do y'all really want to start taking polls? Because if y'all want to do the who's got the best twerk and who can do the do, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Let's take a poll on feminine, soft-spoken, waking up all natural with nothing but naturalness. Do y'all want to start taking polls on very specific things?
You guys, truth is truth, real is real. Let's get into this video. Welcome back, good people. It's me, Michael B. Wiley, and this the Mikey Mike Show. You guys already know what it is. Before we get into this video, I would like to thank all my showstoppers for tuning in each and every week. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys. There's not enough that I could say. And if you just found this channel, go ahead, hit that like button, press that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop a video. Now let's get into this video. Now, I know this might rub a lot of you the wrong way. You know, a lot of women the wrong way. It is what it is. And, you know, this been going on for quite some time. We see that if a white woman, all right, gets with a black man in our community, I've seen personally where that white woman would be called white girl. She'd be down. She'd be called, you know, words that are very derogatory. And I was just, growing up, I would just think like, if one of them called you a racist word, right? Then there would be an issue. There would be a problem, you know? Like, we cannot allow white people to love their own skin. And it seems like if they do love their own skin, then they label the racist. Or if they do love their own skin and they date outside of their culture, outside of their race, then they are somebody that's just trying to get a good black man and take him away from the good black woman. However, that's not the case. You know, for some people actually do find their mates down and out. Some people do, black or white, find their mates going through some things and decide to love them through that mess. And then after the storm, they get the sunshine. And a lot of white women do get backlash for this. They do get backlash for this. Like, it's okay for Summer Walker to show up with her million or billionaire boyfriend. I believe he's a million or billionaire because I don't believe that she will give that man a time of day if he didn't have the bag. It's okay for her to do it. But when we see white women do it, there is a big problem. It's like white women can't date a black man. And if they do date a black man, they got to get downplayed for dating the black man, and then they got to get told that they're not better than that black sister. And it's so insane because, you know, it's like, when did this become a competition? Why not you date who you date and be happy? If race really is not an issue like most people say it's not, why every time, and this is just me, personal experience, I see a white woman with a black man, that woman, if she goes around that black man's family, get talked down on, get treated different, get mistreated in ways that you and I know if that was the other way around, if that was to happen to her, The other way around, if that was how it happened to the black woman, it would be a big problem. They would probably be wanting to draw blood if they recall some of the racist names that they would be calling white people in return, right? And I completely feel like this woman ate. She ate, and and if she didn't eat, let me know in the comments, what did she miss? Because I see nothing wrong with her saying what she's saying. She does have a black boyfriend, and she have experienced the culture or the black race when it came to racism because of her black boyfriend. And she just wanted to set the record straight like, hey, I don't know what you heard. I don't know what you've been through, but you are not better than us. As a matter of fact, none of y'all are better than us. And woo-wee, I mean, if nobody had to say it, I'm glad she said it. She said it to where it didn't have to be said no more. However, you guys, how would you guys feel if you were to date somebody outside your race and you was mistreated because you was a different race, and not because your person didn't love you, but because of your skin color? All right, you guys, let's take a look at this video.
Y'all need someone to, your feelings. That's why you surround yourself with a lot of people that feel just like you, and y'all bump each other up, and y'all are all in this big crowd, and the whole world is looking at you right now like, you lose. And it's not because you're okay. It's because of how you're acting. It's based off your actions and your words and your behavior. I know these brothers been trying to tell y'all this for a long time. They've been trying to tell y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen to them, right? Then they go tell the white tea girls and like, oh, tell the brothers they did. Let me look at you. Shit. Fuck. They didn't lie. No lies detected. So stereotypes, right? There's stereotypes, and we can't do stereotypes, and we can't do it. When we can, right? We can over here, we can over there. Wait, this is okay, that's not okay, y'all. y'all have made a lot of this little gray area. It could just be, black and white and okay, but y'all want a gray area. So here's the gray area for you. Now you're just all in your feelings and you can't figure shit out. Now you're just going to go battle yourself and be like, we are better. We are. Take it off, put it on, take it off. I don't know what to do with myself. You shouldn't have done that. You did this to yourself. It's not a hate thing. It's an I'm no longer going to pet your feelings thing. We did that. And it's backfired. And now it's backfiring. Because now we're sick of it. Dang. It's like we spoiled the child and now we got to, here's the consequences. They did. They finally broke the YT people from it. They did. I mean, they kind of like pushed them out. Like, there's only a few of them left. You'll run across your YT people every once in a while. You're just like, yeah, you're one of those. But not much, right? Because they weeded them out. Now we gotta weed these out. Shit. Because we're actually, truly, as one. We're all God's people, right? Why are y'all trying to preach that God don't want this? God doesn't, it's God's only for this. What? No. Why are you teaching that? God is disappointed in you. You are using his name to really misdirect his words and teachings. What? Sorry, Lord. But what?
Okay, you guys, we are going to stop right there. We're going to stop right there. The video to this video that I just showed will be linked in the description. You guys can go watch it for yourself. I'm giving credit to the content where the content was made. Credit is due. And you guys, just take a minute and just do some reflecting. It's not about a race thing. You can't help who you fall in love with. If it didn't work out in your race and it worked out in a different race, then that's who you love. You can't help who you love. However, don't make nobody feel upset or mistreat nobody else because they chose to step outside of their race and find love and be agreeable, and you did not. Let's not be disrespectful to people because they are dating one of our black brothers or sisters. All right? Let's not make this a race game, and especially when it comes to love. If two people love each other, that's all that should matter. You shouldn't be out here telling white women that, or white men, that they can't be with black women or men, and you shouldn't be out here telling black women and men or people of color that they can't be with white women and men. That's just my personal opinion. You love who you love, as long as that person treating you right and respecting you in the best light, then that's all that the person can ask for. In the meantime, in between time, you guys tell me what you think about this video in the comment section. I appreciate my showstoppers for tuning in every week. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And hey, you guys know what it is. Peace out.